Welcome back to the London Poker Show. We're here at the Olympia Centre for this year's CAP Euro. Now, in the first part of the show, we showed you all around the conference, we spoke to some industry experts, and we watched the semi-finals of the ASOP. But here's what's coming up in part two. We head back to the tables to find out who's going to be crowned the London ASOP champion. And we get suited and booted for the inaugural CAP Awards. Earlier in part one, we took a tour around the conference, but what we're now going to do is look at it from an affiliate's point of view to find out what they're looking for and their reasons for coming to CAP. The CAP Euro event is an ideal opportunity for online gaming companies to unite under one roof. It is a day for networking, business, and of course, having a bit of fun along the way.
I love the industry. I just love the industry. I've been involved since for 20 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, you get to meet wonderful people. You get to travel a lot and have fun, basically. You know.
But it's not just the companies that benefit from CAP. Online gaming would be nothing without the affiliates.
An affiliate is basically a webmaster, someone who runs a website, is skilled at building a website, who actually goes beyond the simple building of a website and designs it to attract a certain player or perhaps even other webmasters. So basically, it's somebody who's skilled in building websites that's also a marketer and can recruit either players or other webmasters for the promotions to these sites.
But what makes a good affiliate?
I don't know, I guess that's the magic question, really.
Sometimes it's just being lucky, sometimes it's good SEO, and sometimes it's just having the creative ability to be unique.
Do you have a good site? Do you have good content? Do you have, you know, easy flow? Is it easy to get through your website? Things like that.
Somebody will provide good content, while the other one provides a website that looks good and is very user-friendly and interactive.
You need to understand what the players look for in order to market a good product.
If you do not love the game, you will not be able to understand the players and the players' needs.
If you don't have an idea that you feel really strongly about, you won't succeed.
And what can stands do to attract affiliates?
As an affiliate, I came here to CAP Euro having in mind 3 or 4 stands that basically because we are already working with them. What can attract is basically to have a good offer for our customers.
When you're walking past a booth, you see various things that attract you, but what affiliates really want to know is that these people are going to be there for them, that it's important for them, that you're not just going to be affiliate 32846. They're going to know when I walk up, hey, that's Jay Todd, and I like him working for us.
How important is CAP as a whole for affiliates?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, it's really good to put faces to the names of people you're constantly dealing with via email and things like that. People, when you come here and you go to these booths, they know that you're serious, they know that you're committed, they know that you're actually trying to succeed, you're trying to bring them new, good customers. So, I mean, I think it's really important.
You know, it's kind of like that video where, you know, there's this bee walking around and nobody knows what the bee's like. Here, there's nothing but bees, and so we all talk our little bee thing, and, you know, so it's kind of fun.
Every affiliate meets, so if you want to meet other affiliates, you have to come to CAP.
We all kind of meet there, swap ideas, and that's what makes CAP so unique and so important, because you're not going to find that hardly anywhere else.
Well, it's now time to take a break from the conference and leave the big boys to sit there and talk business while we go out and about in London. The English capital is renowned for its collection of world-famous landmarks. Dissected by the Thames, many of London's tourist hotspots can be found along the Great River itself. The best way to see them all is from one of the capital's younger landmarks, the London Eye. Built for the millennium, it is the world's largest Ferris wheel and boasts a height of a staggering 135 metres. It takes 25 minutes to complete a full revolution, and visitors on the wheel can enjoy a beautiful panoramic view of the city. Opposite the Great Wheel is the even more familiar Big Ben, the name given to the Great Bell of the clock, which resides inside St Stephen's Tower. It also happens to be connected to the equally famous Houses of Parliament. The Great Bell is most famous for seeing in the new year, where crowds gather in our next location to listen to the famous chimes. A social hub of the city, Trafalgar Square hosts another skyscraping monument. Nelson's Column sits in the middle of the square with two commemorative fountains either side. Oh, and you might find the odd pigeon or two scampering about. Now to London's most famous resident and her upmarket gaff. Buckingham Palace was built in 1820 and has a pretty big backyard, 45 acres worth. The building houses more than 600 rooms, but the Queen admits she prefers Windsor Castle to the palace, so a royal standard flag flies when she is in residence to kindly let everybody know when she's at home. For the more unwelcome guests, Her Majesty can always fall back on the Tower of London, an attraction that has had its fair share of stories down the years. Originally built by William the Conqueror in 1078, it was built to intimidate Londoners, and it has seen a fair few executions over the years, including two of Henry VIII's wives. The tower is also home to the crown jewels, although blink and you might miss them. The tour is brief and the queues are long. So, after that condensed look at the wonders of London, I'm sure you can appreciate why it's such a tourist hotspot for visitors to England. Right, so we're now down to the final table, and each of the 6 players behind me are all hoping for that prestigious title and that bracelet. And so here are the 6 contenders. The man to look out for is Miko Lang, the original ASOP champion and twice finalist, who will be looking to use his experience to dominate the table. And so the final table got underway with all players eagerly poised and opting to play it safe in the early rounds. However, poker is a game of opportunities, and after a period of subdued betting, Steve Hedger decided to gamble by moving all in on 3 hands in short succession. The third hand proved to be the killer blow, and he went down with just king high, leaving the tournament in 6th position. He can take consolation in the fact that along with the remaining 5 players, received $2,000 towards flights and accommodation to the next CAP event. Sergio Andrew began to build up his chip stacks with a few hands early on, but after a few bad beats and with a rapidly diminishing chip stack, melted into the background. His attempted comeback saw him up against Ori Weiss with an ace high, and Sergio was to leave us in 5th position. Only 6 minutes had passed when the final found its 3rd casualty. Raymond All-In found himself up against a straight jaw and he came out worse. He walked just short of a podium place, but $750 better off. It was almost as if the left side of the table was jinxed. Seat 1, 2 and 3 all falling in quick succession. The final was down to the remaining 3 players. As the tension built, the blinds escalated, adding to the pressure on the short stacks. Before long, Miko Lang, a former ASOP champion, cracked, going all in with a pair of 4s. Miko exited the tournament in a respectable 3rd place, pocketing $1,000. Finally, we were down to the last 2 players. It boils down to a final duel of heads-up poker for the ASOP title. Both players found themselves with relatively equal stacks going into the last hurdle of the tournament. Ori Weiss pushed all in holding a king and a 3, which resulted in a quick call by Gabor with his queen 10 offsuit. A lady on the board sealed victory for the young Hungarian. So Gabor Vadak walks away with the ASOP bracelet, $5,000 cash and $2,000 towards flights and accommodation for the next CAP event. Congratulations to you. How do you feel?
I can't believe I won. I was short stack in the break and I doubled up 4 times, so it's great.
So congratulations to all those who made it to the final table. But all the accolades were to fall on Mr. Gabor Vadak, our new ASOP champion. So we're here at the prestigious Chelsea Football Ground for the first ever CAP Awards, where the leading heads from the internet gaming industry have all gathered to celebrate the year's greatest successes. The night began as all guests were welcomed with a champagne reception. As they mingled amongst each other, the crowds were serenaded by a medley of songs in a tribute to the great Dame Shirley Bassey.
Great venue, all the big affiliates here, all the big merchants, had a really good night.
The hungry masses eventually took to their seats, indulging in a selection of fine wines and light entertainment before dinner was served. Magicians and comedians entertain the crowns in a prequel to the night's big event, the Casino Affiliate Programme Awards. It's a ceremony that celebrates the year's biggest successes in the internet gaming industry.
The winner is PKR!
Very pleased indeed. Especially because it's voted by all the affiliates out there, so the awards don't come better than this.
Did you see they're hogging the award to your chest?
Yes, I am. I'm in love with it now, but I've earned it, and we all have. It's a team at Rummy Affiliates. We did a big job. You know, we only launched for 6 months, and now this is it.
I've won Best Poker Affiliate 2008 in the CAP Awards.
You've got to be pleased about that.
Absolutely chuffed. I was up against great competition, but to come out with the award is absolutely brilliant.
I'm not being voted for this from my peers and everything, so that means a lot to me.
It's been a really busy year for us, but I think we've really grown our team this year, and I think we really deserved it, so really happy.
Everyone in this industry, everyone does a great job, and I got lucky tonight with 13 other people.
And these were the night's big winners. Well, that's it from the London Poker Show. Cap Euro has been an overwhelming success, but it's now time for me to get back in and start mingling with the stars. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.